Hey guys, GC here, playing the Posthumous investigation. I got a key from the developer, so we're going to check this out. It's apparently some sort of point-and-click like noir game. So we also have a streamer kit which allows me to, bypass copyright matches on YouTube, so we'll see if it works. Investigate. New game. To the worm that first gnawed at the cold flesh of my cadaver, I dedicate as a fond remembrance these posthumous memoirs. Brass Cubes. Rio de Janeiro, 1937.
I'm still wondering whether I should start this investigation from the beginning or the end. That is, with your case or with my death. I believe there is an intersection between these two moments.
Yes.
Just as there's a thin line between life and death, and that's precisely where we now stand. I won't reveal all the facts, as that would make you nothing more than a simple spectator. And we don't want that, do
No.
we?
But we're a ghost
The
apparently.
paths that led me to my untimely downfall wind through crowded and rich streets, but also through filthy and shady places that drive visitors away.
Yes, they drive visitors away.
Just like this alley. This is where I took my last breath, and where the last traces of my passage through the world of the living lay. It is of utmost importance that you explore the crime scene thoroughly and gather all evidence.
Okay.
But first, we must awaken the detective. I mean, you.
Okay, we were napping. Yeah, we fell down. What? What was that? Thought I heard something. This lack of work is making me crazy. Can't remember the last time I had a client. I don't think this involuntary free time is good for my head. Oh well, standing here won't change anything. I should check my mail. Maybe today is the day. No need to rush though. My head's still a little foggy. And in my line of work, optimism doesn't get you very far. Let's proceed without it. One step at a time. Okay, so cancel, A and D, we just move, scroll dialogues, interact, and we move. Okay. So we move like this, you see? Oh, there's a window blind. It's showing me what we can interact, that's good. It shows you when you walk in front of it, you see? Okay, window blind. The streets are busier than usual. Lots of hustle and bustle down there. What the hell is going on? Okay. Painting. This is not right. It's crooked. There it is. This is better. Scattered mail. Let's see, bill, taxes, fees, and this is definitely another... Oh my, a letter, a real letter. Who is it from? Letter from Brass to the detective. Dear Mr. Detective, if you received this letter, it's because I'm dead. Your participation in the story is essential to solve my mystery. Go to the place where my body was found and determine who is the author of this assault on my life. P.S. Don't worry, we both know there won't be any other jobs coming up for you today. Therefore, consider yourself hired. Yours sincerely, Brass Cubes. Brass Cubes? I know that name. New suspect, Brass Cubes? We're a suspect, so this is my new client. Is it really true that one of the most powerful tycoons in this city is in need of my services? Nice to wallow in the nasty disputes of the upper class, but wait a minute. It says here that he's dead. I'm intrigued. Does this mean this is a posthumous letter? Hashtag posthumous? Great. If my employer is dead, at least I won't have to give him explanations. I'll investigate it my way. Excellent. No more wasting time. I must find out where he died. Begin the investigation. Okay, so tab. The suspect in the story will be shown here, you see? Their silhouettes will be unveiled when their faces are known. Did he really die? It's just a mean joke. This is a bullet point. New information, characters, items, or clues will be marked with an exclamation sign. All discovered clues will be recorded here. Only certain suspects will have something relevant to say about each clue. Find out who they are. Okay, so we got the thing. Does anyone who was near the crime scene have any info? That's what we're doing right now. We have the letter we received, you see. Did he really die? It's just a mean joke. Aside from being the freshest victim in town, he is the author of a strange letter sent to my office. I remember vaguely seeing his name in the headlines of different newspapers. So those are our notes. We walk around like this. Okay. You can do this, detective. Fresh air will do you good. Extra, extra. Tycoon is found dead in the alley. Right here, today's edition. And said alley is right here. Move away, no crowding of the place. This area is now limited. There's nothing to see here. Vultures well already took the body away. There's a lady crying. Oh God, why the sorrow? How will we ever get over this pain? Well, well. So the letter was telling the truth. We'll see. I need to get in that alley to find some clues. And we can run with shift. Let me see something here. Graphics. V-Sync on. Oh, it's on. There was a little bit of tearing, but it is on. Okay. 9 a.m. Okay. Downtown. Paperboy. Lively Paperboy. Hey boss, how are we? Same old, one day at a time, I guess. That's the confidence I expect from a detective. Do I know you? How do you know I am a detective? You're wearing a coat in this heat. Which means you either run away from Casa Verde, or you need people to believe you're an actual detective. But honestly, I'm in a bit of a doubt now. I don't have time for this. I must take a look at what's happening in the alley. Yes, sassy guy. Hey boss, it's you again? I don't have time for this. Okay. So maybe we could get like a... We could get like the newspaper. Call taxi. Political poster. Okay, who's this lady? Oh God, why? Hey, who are you? Are you from the newspaper? Hello, I'm sorry to disturb you, but are you alright, miss? Dear God, what a sorrowful day. Can you see my tears? Tears? Where? Like over there, you know? Beneath the eyes or something. Anyway, I hope you get well soon. Thank you for the miss, but I am Mrs. You from the media should inform yourself better. I'm not media lady, I'm a detective. But I'm no... Thank the good God you've arrived. It was about time. You'll write a note about the disease, right? Yes, the deceased brass cubas, but I am a detective. Oh, the famous brass cubas. It's a pity fame doesn't guarantee longevity to the good man. Brass should have listened to my advice. Advice? But enough talk about brass. What about Sabina Cubas, sister of the deceased? Write down my name correctly, please. Okay, so this is Sabina Cubas. She's the sister of the deceased Brass Cubas. What kind of reporter doesn't know the high society of Rio de Janeiro? So this is the victim's sister, quite a bit obsessed with fame, yes. I expect a cover story the next issue. We'll report you to your editor. Whatever, so let's move to a few questions. What can I do if society is begging for my pronouncement? Ask whatever you want. Okay, this lady wants like the news, you know? Okay, I'm gonna interrogate. Suspects. Brass cubes. Clues. Okay, suspect. About brass cubes. I would like to ask about the victim. What do you want to know? Were you and your brother close? It's for the newspaper's note. We were as close as life allowed us to be. Family is a divine gift. The Lord gives, and the Lord takes away at the time He pleases. And now she's happy because she's being interviewed. How was your relationship? Great. We shared everything. Our last name, confidence, belongings. To the Coupuses, family comes firm. Coupuses family. I would like to know about potential suspects. Do you think it's plausible that this tragedy was a murder? If so, what motives and names come to your mind? Accusing without proof is a sin and can come back to me. However, my family's surname always had value in the city, even with brass tarnishing it. And opportunistic people are always willing to do anything to get what they want. And she was not very happy with the brother. But like I said, I don't have proof and won't give false testimony. Not enough of this subject. Okay, let's change the subject. What about you? You probably have great stories to tell. Me? I am just another daughter of God Almighty. What do you want to know? Could you give me more info about yourself for the note? Very well. Ready your pen, young man. Sabina Cubas, an elegant woman with refined taste, family-oriented and God-fearing. A Cubas of noble birth. Don't forget to write down the part about elegance. You know, she fancy. Actually, take off that part. I want to give off a humble image. Humble but elegant, you know? How about highlighting my eyes filled with tears from the sadness of mourning? Of course, but I don't see any tears, Miss Cubas. Oh, that's true. I leave my grief internally. Okay. You know, I have a clue. Check this out. This morning I received a letter written by Brass himself, Mrs. Sabina. How is it possible? Does it make any sense to you? Well, it is in Brass' nature to always be one step ahead. Wait a moment. That cunning, I mean the poor man never left any loose end. You see? Yeah, something weird there. Was Brass saying his last goodbye? Did he know he was going to die? You found a statement. These are special claims that help incriminate another suspect. Okay. The more clues and statements you collect, the more guilt in the suspect will appear. New statement about Brass Cubas. And if he knew, it's very odd to me that of all places he had ended up at a filthy alley, downtown of all places. Very well, now another question. Where were you at the time of the crime? And why do you want to know? It's part of my job to be curious, and I believe my readers will ask the same question. Don't you think that everyone should know what you're thinking? Very well, if it is to portray the custom of a lady of high society, I was at the midnight mass asking God that He forgive these sinners around me. Midnight mass? Glory to God. Were you accompanied? It's a bit late for a lady to walk around on her own. She's angry. Padre Corbal would confirm my presence here. There, ask him if you want. We need to go visit the Padre. Which way is the church? It's been a while since I've visited. It's clear you're not a churchgoer. Located at the eastern end of downtown. Run, maybe there's still time to save your soul. Your contribution to this newspaper is very important. Of course it is. Okay. I'm not carrying any items at the moment. Okay. I believe I have everything I need. Just spread the news that I'll bring the Cubas family back on track. Under divine protection, I'll raise the glory of this house back. Okay, interesting. I wonder if we need to save? It doesn't look like we need to save. Now, what happens if I go to the main menu? And now investigate. We start here. Do I have the information we just gathered? Yes. Can the priest confirm that Sabina was attending the mass at the time of the crime? Okay. Did he really die, or this is just a mean joke? Clues. The sister of the deceased Sabina Cubas was near the crime scene. She seems suspicious. The tick on the bullet point means it has already been resolved. Okay. Okay. Keep running. It's 11 a.m. Can we talk to someone over here? Taxi. Oh, I think this is the church. Interesting. Okay, let's check over here with the cops. This is a crime scene, young man. Move along. There's nothing here for you. Oi, Corporal Gambe, wait a second. That's not how we do things. We have to figure out what he wants. Maybe we help you, citizen. Let's see. Is this where the homicide happened? This is a police matter, son. Where do you think we will tell you anything? Maybe I can help. Ha! As if. How did you find him? Did someone report it? It was an anonymous report. Someone called the station and claimed there was a body here in the alley. As far as we know, the call came up at about 5 in the morning. Sergeant, why are you telling him all this? As far as we know, he could be the culprit. Criminals always come back to the scene of the crime. This guy? Trust my years of experience, Gambe. He's not our man. Thank you, Sergeant. He's so worn out. I doubt he could get it done. Like I just got insulted. May I take a look? What do you think we are? Some sort of civil servants who attend to the needs of anyone who comes asking, regardless of who they are? That sounds like a precise description of the police. You have to be in the force to cross this line. Do you see this badge on my chest? That's not easy to get. It keeps falling off. Yes. Hashtag pun. How have you been? Have you been here long? Since morning, early in the morning. An officer must always keep vigilant, always ready to act. And what did you find? No way in hell, I'm telling you, that's confidential information. Same thing you always find in every alley. This one has some medicine boxes thanks to the pharmacy over there. The door leads right to the alley. Interesting. This is interesting. Sergeant, that's confidential. That the alley is full of trash and the buildings have doors that take you there? That's as confidential as the story people tell Padre Cabral at the church nearby. Very funny, Sergeant. Have you considered becoming a comedian? Hashtag pun. The Midnight Club keeps declining my performances, unfortunately. Now, young man, come here. My friend Gambe can know I'm telling you this. But you're clearly interested in this alley. We've been here a long time. My stomach is rumbling. How about we help each other out? Okay. Go to Helena's Cafe and bring me a cheese bread. The best they have, and I'll consider helping you out. Cheese bread. I could try. That's a spirit. Not carrying any items at the moment. Okay. I'm leaving. So get out. Okay, good. What about this pharmacy over here? Do we have any more clues? No. Can we enter the pharmacy? Yeah. I've seen this type of thing, you know? It's for people who sometimes have trouble with, letters. In order to check out their vision, they ask you, where is this pointing? Is it pointing down? Is it pointing up? Is it pointing right? You know, so if you can't tell the letters, you have problem with that, you can say it's pointing down, it's pointing up. Interesting. Okay, there's a guy over here. Excuse me, mister, I'm looking for some information. About which medicine, my boy? Let me guess. No, actually... by the bags under your eyes, I bet you need a little help sleeping. How's your sleeping lately? My sleep is not the issue here, and I don't even remember the last time I slept properly. Oh my, then memory is the problem. I have adjusted the compound for your situation. Wait, you don't look like someone who came for medicine. What are you doing here? I'm investigating the death of the distinguished Mr. Posthumous. Distinguished? Right. Did you know the disease? He was found in the alley by your pharmacy. That makes you a natural target of my investigation. I only knew him by the ear. A pharmacist always has a good ear. Alright, in that case, name and surname, please. Crispy source at your disposal. You see, this is Crispy. At my disposal? Let's see about that. With your infallible ears, sir, you must have heard something weird last night, because everybody knows people just sleep where they work. Sorry, I don't know anything. I was visiting my cousin, so... Were you, huh? Oh, of course, I even bought some chocolate eclairs from Elena's Cafe. They're our favorites. Oh, we need to go to Elena's Cafe. Right, let's get to it. Interrogate. A letter came to me this morning. It was from Posthumous. Do you have anything to say about this? Well, look at that. So Brass himself wrote you a letter, huh? Are you sure it's from him? I want to believe so. As a pharmacy owner, you learn to suspect all documents, even the most truthful-looking ones. Every day, some poor soul enters my shop with a fake prescription, looking for something to soothe their turmoil. Or to perturb their soothing. Mr. Crispin, what can you tell me about Posthumous? About Posthumous, my lad, nothing that you can't find out in any newspaper, or that you don't already know. This guy is sus. My humble shop does attract many of Rio de Janeiro's figures, but I don't know the big shot by the ear. I only know the big shot by the ear. And has he never visited this humble shop of yours? Maybe to buy some medicine? Medicine, while I had a man in Cuba's position, would probably send a boy for this type of a task. Believe me when I say that I don't know anything about brass. Sus. I don't trust you, bro. I don't trust you. Sabina Cubas. Anything about Mrs. Cubas? Mrs. Sabina? Oh, she knows, you know. She's one of those posh ladies who are full of themselves. The day modern science creates a balm against vanity, I'll prescribe her one with my own hands. Let's see, anything else? Well, what would I know? I don't like to talk about other people's lives like this. She's the one with the habit of snooping around. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw her stirring up trouble out on the street because of it. She still acts like some faithful church lady. She doesn't fool me. Okay. Mr. Crispin, have you had this establishment for very long? Yes, my boy. I spent more than half my life dedicated to my business. Even in my youthful appearance says otherwise, I've been some long years. You don't look youthful. People pass by, tell me their life afflictions, and I hear everything with a lot of curiosity and patience. All for the sake of finding a solution. Of course. Yeah. You do seem to be a very good chatterer. I talk with everything and everyone. I even talk with myself. Since you're so dedicated to your pharmacy, I believe you spend most of your time here, right? Of course, I have full dedication to my esteemed establishment. Interesting. Therefore, you must have seen something or maybe even heard it last night. After all, we have a crime scene right by your esteemed pharmacy. I don't know anything about this, my boy. Note that I had a meeting somewhere else, so I wasn't at the pharmacy last night. Did you just say that you had a full dedication to your establishment? I did. But also I have all the matters to care for and unexpected things happen. Please, can we change the subject? I think we're good. This guy's sus. He knows something. That's all, Crispin. Thank you for the information. Godspeed, detective. So... did Crispin really visit his cousin last night? How big is Crispin's love for a chocolate eclair? We're gonna go and check that out. Will Sabina get into trouble with someone on the streets today? Can the priest confirm that Sabina was attending the mass at the time of the crime? Okay. It's 4 p.m. Getting kind of late. I'm gonna enter the church, see what we have here. Hat and umbrella stand. There are more hats and umbrellas here than people at the church. Oh, interesting. This is the father, local priest. Hello, you must be Padre Cabral. Oh Lord, I have something to talk to you about. My son, the Lord always listens to those who need him. Well, you're the Lord I was looking for. Have you heard of the Midnight Mass? My son, I'm actually the one who celebrates it every month in this parish. You're late. This month's Mass was yesterday. In fact, Father, I'm interested in Sabina Cubas. Did she attend it? Mrs. Cubas attended it with total devotion as usual. Why are you asking me about her? Is everybody here in cahoots? I'm getting like a conspiracy vibe. I'm a detective and I was hired to find out who murdered Brass. You've heard about his death, right? Well, then you may take her off your list of suspects. She was here. Much unlike her brother, the sinner. He hasn't been to this church ever since he reached puberty. I felt a little contempt in your tone, Padre. Never. Fortunately, the Lord will disapprove of such a feeling. But he also disapproves of bad company, like our recently deceased. May he rest in peace. Are we done? Seems like you know more about Brass Cubas, so I'm afraid I need to ask you a few more questions. Okay. This is Padre Cabral. The priest doesn't nurture Christian feelings about Mr. Cubas. I don't have anything to interrogate you. I need to go to that cafe and get the talk about the eclair and get a cheese sandwich bread things. Okay, about the Brass Cubas. What could you tell me about the late Brass Cubas? You know, son, some people in the city have already turned their backs on God for some time now, with their reckless attitude motivated by self-centeredness. Besides, of course, they do not regularly come to the house of the Lord. Did Mr. Kubat used to come here often? Wondering if he came to your parish regularly? Definitely not. Hardly saw him at church. Had he been more assiduous in his commitment to God, his fate might have been different. Such tragedies can often be avoided with our assistant. Do you have anything about Mr. Kubas, Padre? You seem a little bit crossed. Your answer sounded somewhat harsh. Any honorable citizen would have something against Brass Cubas. He sunk into a life of utter depravity in this city. Every soul deserves forgiveness of sins, but I haven't bent down on my knee to pray for him in a long time. He who sows, reaps. He who smelt it, dealt it. Let's talk about Sabina. What's your relationship with the Cubas family? Cubas family has always been one of the pillars of high society in Rio de Janeiro. They used to come to this parish. Sabina still comes to our parish to date. Honestly, I was intrigued to hear you call Mrs. Cubas by her given name. Surprising. Oh, that was out of habit. We are all the same family before God. And what's your relationship with Miss Cubas, or Sabina if you like? Well, Sabina and I have known each other for ages. We have a very special friendship and fellowship. Fellowship, huh? Yes, a fellowship with the divine. Yes, of course, with the divine. But tell me, how often does she attend this church? Couldn't tell for sure. Say once or twice? Per week? No, per day. She's totally committed to this parish. See a few souls come here to be saved. So would you say that you're very close to each other? Obviously, sometimes more than I wish for and less than Sabina would probably like to. What? What do you mean? I mean, if days were longer, Sabina would probably come here more often to dedicate her faith to the house of the Lord. Interesting. What about yourself, Padre? At 6 p.m., tell me about yourself, Padre. How did you discover your calling? I discovered my calling every day by dedicating my life to care for this community. I wasn't always sure about this, but God's right straight with crooked lines. Would you describe Brasdes as riding straight? It was an act of God like any other. Who am I to question, he says. Clues. Check this out. A letter. We're over 6 p.m. and there was a ding-dong. I don't know what that means. A letter reached me earlier today, written by the late Brass Cubas. Tell me, Padre Cabral, as one who knows the mysteries of life and death, how could that happen? To me, this does seem to be an enigma from another plane, son. Especially coming from a guy who is averse to sacred dogmas. So you believe he might be alive? Of course not. Don't be silly. You probably must have read it before. Come on. Seems suspicious to me that you strongly claim that he's dead. This is blasphemy. Didn't you read it in the newspaper that he died? And this is all everyone's talking about now. Be careful, son. Bearing false witness is a very serious sin. Just a great way to find things out. Thank you for your answer, Your Holiness. God be with you, Detective. Donation box. This is where the donations are kept. This doesn't look important. Confessional. Eavesdrop? Leave. Hear nothing but the wind. Did you lose something in there, son? No, Pat. Lost, I'm sorry. You're lost, you should not lie in the house of God, son. The exit is that way. Okay, we get sass. Something over here. What is the reason for the priest's contempt towards the victim? I don't know. Okay, let's run. What do we have here? Oh, these are the statements. We only have one statement. This one, you see? Okay. Okay, what is that guy over there? I'm gonna first... I cannot call a taxi before I had lead on another area. Okay, where is the political poster? An ad against the strike. Who put this thing here? Examine it. The workers cannot... I guess humidity got the best of this one. I wonder what can the workers do? Maybe it's better not to know. It's a guy, messenger. Are you okay? What happened? I was just walking when I suddenly stopped. I was suddenly stopped by a man. He asked me something about his wife and then punched me in the face. Oh, crap. I didn't even do anything. Ouch. Weird. Okay, they're gone. Call taxi. Detective's office, trash can, Helena's cafe. I think I might have missed the opportunity to get the sandwich for the guy. Clerk. Welcome to Helena's cafe, sir. What would you like? Yeah, you see? The chocolate eclair is out of stock. Oh no, because it was... the cheese bread. Can I buy this? You pick up cheese bread. Maybe the cops will be back tomorrow. How would you like to pay, sir? I'm investigating Brass Cuba's debt. Just put it on his tab, and I'll settle it up soon. Huh, alright. Here it is, on Mr. Cuba's tab. We got the cheese bread. Looks good. And the chocolate eclair is out of stock. I don't need anything else for my investigation at the moment. Later. Have a good day. Cheese bread. All discovered items will be recorded here. Unlike the clues, you lose the items at the end of the day. Oh, crap. Can I eat this? I need to ask you a thing. Welcome back, sir. Anything else? This is the menu. I don't need anything. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about this guy. Midnight Club. Attraction of the day. Midnight Club, 22 hours. Sophia Straw. There's a meet and greet now? No, at 17 hours. Okay. Ticket to the thing. Do you have business here? I don't think so. The leads on my investigation aren't pointing here yet. Subscribe. Okay. Political poster. An ad against the strike. I wonder who put this here. Examine it. Lobo is against the workers' strike. Vote Lobo Neves. I know who is not voting for you. Okay. What is this trash can? If I'm not mistaken, this trash can was found this morning. Who knocked it over? Why would someone do something like this? I don't know, there's a... Can I pick up this thing? Looks like a clue. Okay, no. An ad against the strike. Examine it. We don't need those who freeze. Vote Lobo Neves. I think that what this advertiser needs is a raise. This is the scene of the crime, not exactly a dignified place to meet your end. Apparently the police has already cleaned up the place. Should have come earlier to find every clue. Oh crap. Just some posters. Former singer's past concert, the workers' strike. I wish private investigations were disorganized. We're good at finding clues, but tracking each other down? Not so much. Maybe I'll join the workers' movement. Why not? Overturned trash. Someone really needs to clean this place up. The rats must be on their fifth generation by now. Probably crashing a family reunion. Just look at them scrapping. Apparently there's rats here. Other than that, just boxes and boxes of cheap, low-quality medicine. Nothing worth much. Enter pharmacy. Door is unlocked, so I'll just go and... What's this on the floor? Oh, it looks like a handkerchief? And it is stained with blood. It's definitely blood. N.A.? The police has already cleaned up the alley, yet they managed to leave this evidence behind. Real sharp work. So, I'm going in. An old portrait. Looks like an old picture. Let me take a closer look. Cuff. So dusty. I bet these portraits have been being cleaned in 20 years. We got the guy from the pharmacy and we got a lady over there. Mysterious safe. Am I crazy or is the safe trying to tell me something? It did appear to be trying to tell you something. I didn't have anything. Imagine if I had. Clues. Or the two people in this whole portrait. The counter. Open the counter. Oh, we can do this. Nice. Medicine shelves. An impressive collection of herbs and ingredients. I bet only a pharmacist could find something in here. Workstation. This is the table where the pharmaceutical mixes his medications. Maybe I could brew something up. Recipe. Milk of magnesia. Rhubarb. Aloe vera. Laudanum. Interesting. Bit of camphor. Oh, well, we don't know. We don't know the recipe, so we're gonna leave. There are many ingredients here, but I must find a recipe before I do anything stupid. Yes, I know. Empty trash cans. Just an empty trash cans. Wait, what's this? This doesn't seem to belong here. What is that? An unknown key. I wonder if this belongs to the culprit or the victim. It could be anyone, so I better start asking around. We're gonna lose these at the end of the day. Could it be from the safe? Does it work with a key? Yeah. I do have this. I think it's time we go nap because it is 11 p.m. Who is this guy? Pharmacy. Lock, damn it. People have this annoying habit of locking their doors. This guy is looking there. What? What is that? Okay, we need to go and sleep. Oh crap, we lost the items. Finally, you got to the part that matters in this game. I was anxious to see how long would you take you on your first time. That odd expression on your face. You must be asking yourself, who am I, aren't you? In case you haven't yet deduced it, I am Brass Cubas himself. Yes, the victim. I am also the author of the letter you received this morning, and as such, your current client. Brass Cubas, the author of the letter in the flesh, actually maybe not in the flesh. I will not judge your deduction abilities based on this mistake. I understand the situation is very unusual. Let's get straight to the point. Welcome to Limbo. But what is Limbo? You must be asking yourself. It is the beginning and the end of your journey, a source of information, direction, answers. And all that happens here is designed by me. Just as it was on the outside, before they reduced me to an early obituary. But that won't be an issue. With your insistence and my cunning, we'll analyze your findings here until we solve the most important mystery. The mystery of my demise. If that sounds complex now, don't be afraid. You will have more than enough time. One day. What? You think it's not enough? I'd expect you to think so at the beginning. One day must not seem like much for a mystery as sordid as this one, but don't worry. You will have this one day as many times as you wish. Oh, we're talking about some sort of, time loop situation, like Groundhog Day. We'll have many attempts to complete the missing pieces of my last narrative. Very well, I imagine you're honored to help me get to the bottom of this puzzle. So, how about we examine your performance for today, detective? What do you have to show me? Well, investigation board. You look at that. What do we have here? Something new in your dossier? Was Brass saying his last goodbye? Did he know he was going to die? You got in a statement. This is the type of thing we need for the investigation. Well done. Yeah, we have a statement. These accounts are a slip of the tongue. They're unconscious. Subtle attempts to respond the respondents make to try and take the blame of themselves and put it on someone else. And these very accounts will be used to build a case against a possible suspect. Did I hear you say brilliant? I'm sure I did, because it is. Indeed, you may even compel a person to confess once and for all their undeniable guilt. Wouldn't that be wondrous? Especially considering... Oh well, or not. Seek out these statements. Rip them from their wretches, as many as you possibly can. Bring them all to me. This is all I require from you. And now that we have something to work with, we may proceed. Let's see what you have brought. So, Detective, do you have any new developments in the investigation? You've been talking to Sabina, is that? Yes. Very well, I wonder what my dear little sister has to contribute beside her supposed mourning. Let's hear what she has to say that you find so important. We got the statement. I take it by saying goodbye, she means my letter to you, yes? Yes, it's true. It could actually be read as a goodbye note. Farewell? Yeah. Hard to write a letter like that without it sounding like some kind of goodbye. Anyway, Detective, you should not have mentioned this letter to my sister. Oh, interesting. This letter is nothing more than a contract between you and me. Others won't be able to understand. And they'll come to absurd conclusions. Forget this theory that I was saying goodbye. Nothing was premeditated, believe me. I don't trust you, bro. Well, focus your investigation on what's important, Detective. Okay, that's done. Ask for a hint. Brass cubas. Leave. Brass cubas. What is... I think that we have two things. You see, this is leave. That's brass cubas. Ask for a hint. What if you don't want to repeat the same day over and over? This option is not in the program. Don't waste your time considering it. Who would waste the chance of working directly with the brilliant brass cubas? Besides, you'll uncover and expose every dirt of every stingy scoundrel in Rio de Janeiro. Who wouldn't want to do that? Okay. Investigation board, we can get a hint. We brass cubas. Ask for a hint. You have visited the crime scene, haven't you? Go back there. Something tells me you're leaving some clues behind. Oh, and remember to go there before the police remove the evidence, of course. Okay, so we have checked everything. I understand. We'll leave. Since we have nothing more to discuss, go make your fee worthwhile. And Groundhog Day. Limbo, the same day, and this is too odd, even for a dream. I must confirm if this is real. Do we still have all of the things? Extra, extra, Tycoon is found dead in the alley. Right here, today's edition. And we have the people over there. Move away, no crowded out the place, this area is now limited. Yep, that makes things difficult. This means I'm really stuck on the same day. I guess all that's left is fulfilling my contract with that chatty ghost, finding out who the culprit is. Fast forward time, hold F to fast forward. Oh, okay. Because things happen at certain predetermined times. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's talk to the police over here. This is a crime scene, young man. Move along, yes. Okay. May we help you, citizen? Okay. May I take a look? Where do you think we are? Okay, come on. Click it until we get the quest. Keeps falling off. Yeah, hashtag pump. Have you been here long? Oh, that was the one. Okay, tell me to give you the cheese bread. Okay. The comedian, yeah. Okay. He's going to ask for the food. Cheese bread, okay. That's the spirit. And leave. Let's go get... Also, the sister was there. Clerk. Welcome to Helena's Cafe, sir. What would you like? I want this. You picked up the cheese bread. How would you like to pay? The account of the dead guy. Okay. Woohoo! Okay. I don't need anything for anything else. See you later. Okay. Look who's back. What's the word, young man? I'm gonna show you this item. It's a cheese bread. It is delicious and moist. Look what I got, officers. Would anyone care for a cheese bread? Oh, don't mind if I do. That's exactly what I need. Nom. Chomp. Ah, so good. Where's mine? No, you're kind of a jackass, bro. Quiet, Corporal. Delicious. Young man, look. You seem to be interested in the scene of the crime. Very suspicious. But let's pretend that behavior is not suspicious. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. You have 1 hour to look around, capiche? We'll look the other way. But after that, you better move along. Are you sure, Sergeant? Stay out of this, Corporal. I know what I'm doing. This cheese bread is so good, it saved my day. I mean, it was. Since the place hasn't been cleaned up, I better look for some clues. Okay. Overturn small package. It's a matchbook with a moon pictogram printed on it. 157. Interesting. 157 seems important. Might be a code or something. Yes. Where is it from? Was it from the victim? It was a moon. Chalk outline. So this is how the victim died, in this position. I can't even tell if they fell on their back or face. If they're drawn in the eyes, it make things a whole lot clearer. Dead rat. Looks like the rat died while foaming at the mouth. Poison? Looks like he's clutching a flask of something. It is. Is it plaster? And plaster. Not just any plaster. It's the brass cubas plaster. Who knew a high society magnate fancying himself a pharmacist? Judging by the rat's face, I wouldn't say he's a very good one. Whatever that poor thing drank, I'm steering clear of it. Let me get that key again. We have the key. I wonder if that belongs to the culprit or the victim. Could be anyone's. Better start asking around. Let me check over here. Okay, we have this and we have that. 157 Luna. Maybe it's from that. Can I enter this? What are you doing? Get out this instance or I'll take precautions, young man. Sorry, sorry, just leaving. Okay, so we don't do that. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Scribble posters. Just some posters. Former singing past concert, the workers' strike. I wish private investigations were disorganized. Okay. I hope you made the most out of it, young man. No go, don't come back. Okay, it's okay. Let's see if this guy is angry at me now. Hello. Go straight to the point. I'm looking for some information. Sell medicines, lad. Maybe I can help you. Show item. Do you know this? I don't know of any prescription that has this element in it. Okay. Mr. Crispin, have you had this establishment for very long? Yes, my boy. Spent more than half my life dedicated to my business. Even if my youthful appearances otherwise, been some long years. Okay. Yeah, we already know all of this. Yeah, we know all of this stuff. Okay, what about this? Pretty picture. Is that you there? Yes, my boy. This portrait was taken on the store's opening day. I remember it as if it were today. The scent of the freshly painted walls was so strong I had to take a medication for a week. Good times. Who's the woman in the portrait? Your wife? Oh no, never got married. That's Virgilia, my cousin. But even if she weren't family, I've never had a chance with her. She has eyes for the big shots only. Big shots, like brass cubas? Yes, my boy, cubas too. You mean the two... Yes, brass was one of her suitors. Today, however, she's a Neves, Virgilia Neves. She's married and in a solid marriage. Very well. Do you know if Brass and Virgilia were still close? I don't want to be in trouble and I am completely against gossip. So there is something interesting. Hey lad, you didn't hear anything from me, understand? Who knows, maybe with his death Virgilia may find some peace. Meaning Brass' death will benefit this Virgilia. Some people can do no one any harm. Some peace can do no one any harm. Did Brass threaten her peace? How so? Lad, you can make Virgilia a suspect, understand? Especially based on what I am telling you. Mr. Crispin, did anyone ever tell you that you're terrible at keeping secrets? Okay, what about this? A matchbook was found in the alley right next to your pharmacy, Mr. Crispin. And matchbooks, how dangerous. Many substances here in my establishment are highly flammable. We need to do something now. You don't need to worry, Mr. Crispin. I think it's unlikely something of that nature might happen. The box has the image of the moon and a number written inside it. Does it mean anything to you? Oh, people write all kinds of useless things in these objects. Probably sketches of someone with a lot of time on their hands. Okay, what about this contraption over here? Mr. Crispin, you seem to be an experienced pharmacist, knowledgeable in all kinds of medicine. Modesty aside, I have a considerable knowledge, my boy. Great, because I like to know the opinion of an expert on a matter of my interest. What do you have to say about that brass cubus plaster? What? But how did you find out about the blast? I know, bro. I mean, where did you hear about this? A bottle of it was found in the alley by your pharmacy. What do you know about the blaster? No, I mean, I wouldn't know how to answer anything specific about it. I can only tell you that any respectable pharmacist could, that it is not listed as a licensed medicine. But as I said, my boy, any seller worth half a dime could tell you the same. You know what it does? Evidently not. Look, lad, how could I talk about something I don't know the composition of? It'd be extremely irresponsible of me and dangerous. The chemistry of medical compounds is a rather complicated science. I'd rather not play guessing games of that nature. Change the subject. What about this? I imagine you must be one of the most well-informed persons in this city, given your job. Certainly so. What about it? Would you recognize a delicate handkerchief with a crest and initials embroidered in red? Of course not, my boy, as if especially a handkerchief in such a terrible state. The owner of this handkerchief certainly lost it, or maybe it was stolen. Something too delicate to be abandoned around, I said. Okay. What about Virginia Neves? Tell me about your cousin Virgilia. Are you close? Yes, my boy, we still keep in touch. She's a great person. Don't believe in anything that contradicts what I've just said. Would anyone have reasons for this? Look, Virgilia is a very dear person. She has a good heart. The issue is her companions. She has a posse? Companions, do you have anything against your cousin's social circle? Against anyone in particular? Why, lad, I'm not one of gossip, especially about someone as dear as my cousin. Can you at least tell me what damage these companions could do to Virgilia? I'll never tell anything that could threaten my dear cousin's image. Don't insist. Interesting. Brass Cubas. Yeah, we already got this one. Okay, close. The key. That's all, Christian. Thank you for the information. Godspeed, detective. Suspects. We got Virgilia. Could Brass threaten Virgilia's tranquility? Who else could give me some information about Virgilia? What about we go outside? I wonder if the lady is still here. No, she's gone. Political poster. Call taxi. Hey boss, how are we? Same old. One day after again? You don't look so well, man. Maybe we should go to the pharmacy over there? Maybe that miserable old man will cook you something. Show item. Show the unknown key. Very generous of you, boss, but I don't know what to do with this. Okay. So he doesn't know what to do with that. Can you help me? I'm a bit lost today. Judging by your looks, you probably need more than I can give you, but sure, it's not like I'm busy. People are more interested in taking a peek at the crime scenes themselves. I'm seeing everything in shades of grey. You too? You got it, boss. The weather isn't so fine today. Well, in that case, the buildings, the street, and even the trees, everything is grey. There's no running from it. Look at that view. No other grey city has a view like this one. Now, boss, tell me. The music is dead. Do you know what's even grayer and you can run from? Your newspapers? Exactly. How about you take one, huh? Okay, enough. Who am I? Judging by your looks, you could be a detective. You look like the ones in the newspaper comic strips. I want to believe that too. I'm sure you go around solving mysteries, interrogating people, asking difficult questions. You're the man with the clues. No one can hide anything from you, boss. I wish. Also, the city is a mess today because of the crime that was committed in the nearby alley. Movement is so slow today. Seeing the crime scene alive, it's much more appealing. That makes sense, I think. Of course it does. Well, good luck, detective. Good luck to us. So this guy is just giving me some clues. Don't need any more help. Good. What now? Read newspaper. Once again, Sophia. Sophia's last performance this season will take place tonight at 10 p.m. at the traditional Midnight Club. A group of workers break strike ban and bring concern to the Secretary of State. Lobo Neves said that measures will be taken today to curb the movement, defined by him as riotous. Neves? The same last name as the cousin? Downtown crime, Barascuba's controversial figure of the karaoke elite was found dead in one of the alleyways downtown. The police suspect he was murdered since the body has a perforation in the chest. Oh, okay. Leave. I have to go. So long. Okay, let's check something over here. Yeah, Virginia Neves. Interesting. Trash can. Nothing of the matter. One man's trash is another man's treasure. My ass, yeah. Elena's Cafe. Call taxi. Look at this. Apparently the club isn't open yet. But it is the same as this, you see? There's the moon. 157. 3 p.m. Attraction of the day. Meet and greet at 7. Okay. Speeding up to 7. Hey, it's her, Sophia. Where? Oh, here. Look at this. Eavesdrop. Diva! Hello, my beloved fans. Time is short, so let's start this meet and greet. Ask me anything. These people have been here for hours waiting for this moment. Sophia really does attract many fans. Good evening, my dear fans. I think people are trying to ask her questions. She looked at me. She looked at me. You are wonderful. Maybe they're just flattering her. Let's see what she has to say for herself. Show an item. Unknown key. A gift for me? Sorry, that's not the kind of thing I like. Get it out of my sight, please. Okay, sorry. I have a question. Oh, you with the coat. Speak, dear fan. About the gifts. What kind of gift do you like? It must be hard to give something for a woman who has everything. Haha, everything is a bit of an exaggeration, but to everyone's delight, it's simpler than you'd think. The truth is, I'm a classic woman. Give me a beautiful flower bouquet. I might even invite you to see my dressing room. Oh, okay, so we need a flower bouquet. Oh, can you imagine that? Next question. About the music. Do you have a favorite song? What amazes Sophia's remarkable ears? Excellent question. The only singer who truly blessed this club with her omniscient voice is no longer with us. What happened to her? She's fine, but she chose to retire and live a life away from the spotlight. Fortunately, we're good friends. I'm thankful for everything she taught me. She's so humble. Diva. Anyway, next question. About drinks. What's your favorite drink? Oh, monsieur, I'd rather save my voice, but you may all enjoy the Midnight's Club bar tonight. Heard that the boys prefer their drinks in highball cups. I believe it's because it makes them appear sophisticated. They'll never be as elegant as Sophia, Diva. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not exactly your fan. Boo, that's not even a question. Who do you think you are to talk to her like that? Merci, my beloved, but there's no need to attack him. Culture can always break the barrier of ignorance. You're perfect, that's exactly right. Okay, bye. No, we don't have the thing. We need a bouquet of flowers to show you. Promise tonight's performance will be unforgettable. I'll see you inside. Okay, can we talk to the bouncer? Ticket? 2? Do you have business here? I don't think so. The leads of my investigation aren't pointing here yet. Yes, they are, bro. Subscribe. They are pointing here, you know? We have a thing with that. It is clearly shown there. You see? Okay. Have we checked this political poster? Oh yeah, we have. Anything on Elena's cafe that we might have missed? That's the clerk. Welcome back, sir. Out of stock. No. Okay, we're good. It's 9 p.m. The alley. Can I enter this? Locked. Okay. Yeah, people have the annoying habit of locking the doors. See if we can talk to the padre. Yeah. Hey, padre. Go straight to the point. I have a confession to make, Padre Cabral. I confess that I'd like to ask you a few questions. Very funny, son. Maybe I can still help you out. Show item. Do you know this? I want it, son. If it's a donation, leave it at the donation box at the back of the church. Okay, no. I want to talk to you. Please. Do you know anything about this? A letter reached me early today written by the late Brass Cubas. Tell me, Padre Cabral, as one who knows the mysteries of life and death, how could that happen? To me, this does not seem to be an enigma from another plane, son. Especially coming from that guy who is averse to sacred dogmas. So you believe he might be alive? Of course not, don't be silly. Oh, we already checked this? Probably must have written it before, come on. Okay, yeah, we already knew that one. Okay. Yeah, we already showed. Sorry, it was the ticket. What about this one? Padre, you don't leave the house of the Lord very often, but you know the city very well, don't you? Yes, son, only devoted to him. There was a matchbook where Brass was found dead. It had a number written down and a pictogram of the moon. The moon is the den of sin they call Midnight Club? Yes, here we got the thing. No wonder Brass is connected to that place. Only lust and depravity come out of it. It's possible that this is part of a plan designed by Brass. He must be gaining something from it. Interesting. Sounds like a serious accusation, even more so by a clergyman like you. Son, if you listen to the accounts given inside the confessional, you'll understand. Note down that truly matters. The Midnight Club, the sinner's den. We wanna try to listen, maybe. Midnight Club, you see? We now have a reason to go there. Was Mr. Cuban one of the regulars at the Midnight Club? Nearly all of them are, son. But not all of them. Those plague people have seen nothing yet. Are you aware of any divine retribution? Don't talk to me in so blasphemous tone, my son. It's much simpler than you think. This time of year is common for the weather to change. Most people are not prepared for the storm that's coming. So will they really be punished from above? If you say so. I got my umbrella already, so I make sure to warn the unadvisors when the rain starts pouring down. Very indulgent of you. Okay, what about... Let's talk about the Midnight Club, the Den of Perdition. Can you clarify why you're so critical of the Midnight Club? Well, it has nothing to do with me. It's just an instrument of the service of divine salvation, and I have a great deal of work to do in this city. As nothing more than an intoxicating place for passion. Everyone comes out of there in ecstasy, as if all their needs have been met. You seem to be jealous that some of your flock is going there rather than coming here. Don't be ridiculous. Such heresy is totally unfounded. My son, if you still long for your soul to be saved, stay away from that place. Save me? We'll see. Okay, what about this handkerchief? I'd like to ask you a question, if I may, Padre. What about? At the place where Mr. Cubas was discovered, I found a handkerchief embroidered with a coat of arms and stained with what appears to be blood. Could your holiness help me understand what this is about? Blood? Mysterious symbols? Probably another work of witchcraft that Brass was involved in. I always heard comments about the Cubas family's pact. May God have mercy on that soul. Okay. Thank you for your answers. Check over here. This box is from the Midnight Club, yes. What do I have to do to enter the club? And what does the number 157? Well, we need to go and get a ticket. Oh crap, we're done going down. We lost the key. I never tire of seeing you, my boy. Second thought, I'm the type of person that gets tired of the same thing every day. Do you have anything new for me? I believe we do. But now, detective, new information? Oh, really? You talked to Padre Cabral. Did you take the opportunity to confess as well? He's happy, you know? Wait, you didn't like it? Not exactly his favorite person either. Who knows, maybe he confessed something? What sins did you discuss?
Huh.
Alright. He condemned the Midnight Club, yada yada. Disapproves of the Midnight Club, yes. Padre Cabral isn't exactly the most unpredictable person I've met yet. He thinks my death is connected to the sinful Midnight Club, also predictable. Wait, he said what? It's possible that this is all part of a plan designed by Brass. He must be gaining something from it. Plan? This is proof that erudition means nothing. Despite all the tutoring and ecclesiastical education Padre Cabral received, he still succumbs to absurd theories that I had something to gain from all of this. Now, can he insinuate that my demise could be part of a plan? Stage his death. Disapproves of the Midnight Club. A person whose life is directly tied to matters of life, death, and the beyond. Assuming such absurdities, honestly. I'm thinking this is like a box at the Midnight Club where people can, store things. We need to retrieve what's in the 157. I am the victim here. The only ones who could gain anything from my demise are them, not me. Go deeper into this investigation and don't waste your time with foolishness. Well then, my dear and astute detective, here I am, in this limbo of no time and no place, musing on the wounds of existence. A melancholy, I would say, most fitting for those who no longer belong to the world of the living, yet still indulge in the luxury of reflection. Life. Life. Such an intricate riddle before which even the most loaded thinkers, poor souls, have had to bow to its impenetrable sphinx. It is not but an eternal return, a tedious spin of suffering, sprinkled here and there with fleeting drops of joy, only to ultimately flow into the abyss of nothingness. And to what end, you may ask? Why this cosmic ballet of puppets? Frankly, I must confess I do not know. Perhaps, and this is one of the few truths that assaults me in this posthumous music, existence is, at its core, a tasteless jest. And we, my dear fellow, mere extras, accomplices in a plotless play. But alas, a popular wisdom says, who am I to judge? After all, who truly cares about the answers, right? The real delight, believe me, lies in philosophizing about the void. Okay, that was a lot of bullcrap. Ask for a hint. Have you observed the movement on the west side of town? That Midnight Club might be hiding some valuable information. Yes, I already know. I don't know if I need to click on the hint thing. Are you going? Don't take too long this time. I need some distraction around here. And we're back. I guess this is my reality now. Good thing I adapt quickly. Yes, it is your reality now. And we are outside. Let me just go and check over here. If there is anything that we can talk to about this. Apparently the club isn't open yet. What happens if I just move time along? We still have the thing, right? Yeah, clues. Okay, club isn't open. Okay, people are just joining to see Sophia. She will be here at 7. There she comes. The meet and greet. Okay, Diva, yes. Let's just quit. Show item. We don't have an item. Leave. Tonight's performance will be unforgettable. See you inside. Okay, and now can we talk to this guy? Hey, don't stand there. Get moving. We're people that you scare off the clientele. Move along, weirdo. Move along. Weird? Me? We're all weird, one way or another. Who is truly normal? Oh, we got a philosopher. Deep. Yeah, deep. That being said, you're still a weirdo. More than the rest, at least. Who are you? I'm the barrier that separates you peasants from the regulars of this club. I don't have to tell you more, and you don't have to know more. But if I wanted to, you'd be left wanting. Sassy! I want to enter the club. The Midnight is a select club. Only the elite or those who are well connected can come in. I could feed the second opinion. You truly don't look like elite, but I doubt you're well connected at all. Ha ha ha. Okay, we need to... Okay, is there another way? What if I told you I'll perform at the club? What if I grease your hand? Is there another way? Look at me. Do you think I'm just going to put a weirdo like you inside the club just so you can bother the clientele? Everyone in the club is someone, champ. If anything goes wrong, I'm going to be the one taking the heat. I'll do you a favor, anything. Can you stop the rain? What? No, sadly I can't. Phew, this rain is making me soak. This is my best suit. When you figure out how to make it stop raining, let me know. Maybe I'll let you in. Until then, I'll stand between you and this door. Go back. Leave. I know what to do. Clues. The bouncer is very bothered by the rain. Yes, and we have over here the church. Okay, this is taking a long time to run over here. Maybe I can call a cab. I guess no one will miss this. Take umbrella. We have an umbrella. This may be of use to someone. I cannot call a taxi before I leave in another area. Okay, so we need to run. It takes a long time to run, you know? Yeah, look at this. We have the umbrella. Okay. You need to let me in, bro. Here it is. Don't stand there. Get moving. Yeah, I know. Weird people. So, show item. Umbrella. Confirm. The rain is not making things easier for you, huh, partner? No. What, are you going to make it stop? Not really, but I have an umbrella with me. You let me in, I wouldn't mind leaving it with you. Fine, go. But if you get in trouble in there, I will kick you out. Thank you. Okay, so we're inside the club. We got a tired bartender. We got this lady. We got a young man over there. And we got something. Damn it, it's locked. There has to be a way to open this door. Nobody will help me here. I need to find another way. Maybe the key. What are you looking at? Well, I don't know. This is the lady singing over there. I don't know who this guy. Confident miss. Good evening, sir. And now, young man. Leave me be. If you want to make a demand, find me during my work hours. Preferably at Elena's Cafe in the morning, when I am in a good mood. Okay. Good mood, huh? Alright. So we can find that guy over there. And this lady. Dear, can you see I'm interested in watching Sophia? Come back when you have something relevant to talk about. What about the tired bartender? Good evening, buddy. I heard Brass Cubas may have been here last night. Could you tell me anything about it? I just work here, boss. All about selling drinks. Movement is slow tonight. Sure, I don't mean to get in your way, but even when someone's just working, or not so much, they must know something. You were here last night, weren't you? I was, but please, don't draw too much attention. Can't lose my job. Many factories are closing. There aren't many jobs left in this city. Judging by your reaction, you know something important. Come on, tell me what you know. Crucial for my investigation. If I'm going to risk my neck, then I have to get something out of this. I know, let's make a deal. I'll tell you what I know, and you help me discover the client's favorite drinks. How does that sound? Alright. Great, you need to discover 3 drinks recipes. I'll give you the information you need. Like it's a game. A game? You gotta be kidding me. Wait, you don't like games? Okay, so let's begin. Okay. Make drink. Salary, the boy confirms their drinks in highball cup. Okay. Gonna make a drink without unknown elements. Okay. At least we know that. Okay, let's talk to this lady. I know, you're here to find out my favorite drink, aren't you? I can see it in your eyes. How did you know? That's my gift, silly. I must have gin, understood? No lemon. I'll leave that to the brutes and cranky old men. Noted. What about... For the glass, you'll have to figure out. Did you really think it would be that easy? Okay. How about this guy? Good evening. What's so good about it? Stocks are down, not to mention my developments. Such a shame. But I might have the solution to your problem. And why do you think a nobody, a paysan, a common worker such as yourself can help me? Can you go back in time? Make me sell my shares? Not exactly. I have a disruptive solution, but not that much. We can go back in time, actually. Did you say disruptive? You got my attention. But not for long. Imagine you're at the peak of your goals. Easy. It will happen anytime. And having accomplished everything you dreamed of, you're holding a glass on your hand with your favorite drink. Something I would do. Not a cocktail glass. That's for the ladies. Okay, so the ladies need a cocktail glass. Where are you going with this? Your time is almost up. Trust me, sir. Imagination is free, isn't it? Now imagine you're in a field of your favorite fruit. I love pineapple, but a pineapple field doesn't sound very comfortable. I don't see where we're going with this. I'm wasting my time here. Just like one last question, we'll have finished the ritual for success. When it comes to beverage, what do you enjoy? Don't just say that kind of what kind of beverage I take. Are you in the police? Your time's up, mon ami. We need to figure out, when he's happy. Go try your little ritual for success on some other idiots who's foolish enough to fall for it. I'm smart, a genius. How about this guy? Good evening, sir. No, young man, leave me be. You want to make a demand? Find me during my work hours. Preferably at the Lens Cafe in the morning when I'm in good mood. Good mood, huh? Alright. So you see... Still element missing for me to complete all the drinks. 5 out of 9. Yeah, we need to find the guy in the morning and we need to find the other guy and tell him not to sell the stocks. I have one thing I need to try. Don't know if we're gonna have some time for that. Let's just go over here. Go over here. Get the key. Okay. Okay, come on. Okay, time is running out. Time is running out. It ran out. I think it might be from the club, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's from a different thing. When all of this began, I didn't expect you to encounter such difficulties. After all, isn't that what detectives do? Solve mysteries? If you're not feeling able, maybe you should let someone else do it? Oh, shut up, bro. Ask for a hint. Crispin says he likes chocolate eclair, and that his favorite is Elena's Cafe. Being an old man something so full of sugar seems like a risky move. For the good of the investigation, why not try it? You see? Okay.
Huh.
Come on, detective, cheer up. Always believe in your potential, even if I don't show it sometimes. And you see, this is how we get the information. Another day, the same day. Let's see if things move forward today. I'm gonna try one thing over here. Because we got now a pretty good, feeling about the game. Can you give me... Okay, you got the chocolate eclair. Buy. Confirm. How would you like to pay? Just put it on the dead guy's tab. Okay. And let's see if the big guy is over here. Good morning, esteemed voter. This seems to be the last eclair, and today is a very special day, so... You can't have it. Pass it over. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna keep the eclair. Sorry, need this eclair for my investigation. How? You'll regret this, boy. You have no idea who you're dealing with. Such a disrespectful act will not be forgiven. Well, I know. Let's just go over here. And I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna give it to... And we got something over here. Item. Yeah, we got the eclair. I'm going to... No, I don't want to call the taxi. I want to call... Here in pharmacy. Let's see over here. Oh, there's a weird conversation. Eavesdrop. I saw this guy. Greetings, I have some orders for tonight. Hi, sir. Doctor. You're stuttering again. Besides, your skin is paler, and your sweating doesn't match today's fine weather. Can find you a spot in my institution. Don't worry, doctor, I'm fine. It's just this movement here in the alley has been messing up my routine. How many orders today? Of course, here's the matters. I'll take a smaller order tonight. Using an experimental drug. Doctor, you're my primary client. We had a deal. Didn't we? As a businessman, you must know that competition strengthens the economy. Thus is the free market. I'll be back tonight to get my order, as usual. Should improve your sunlight intake. Your lack of vitamin D is perceptible. We have a wing in my institution for those who are vitamin D phobics. If you can improve, I'll have to take new measures. See you soon. Okay, that guy left. Go straight to the point. Looking for some more information? Sell medicine, lad. Maybe I can help you. I want to show this item. Give you this. Brought a gift to soothe your nerves, Mr. Crispin. An eclair for me? How did you manage? I guess it doesn't matter. You'll have 1 year of free medicine, my boy. Not an inconvenience. Can I ask another favor? Keep an eye on the shop while I leave very briefly for a visit at Sugar's Paradise. Of course, Mr. Crispin, you can trust me. Everything will be in place when you're back. Open counter. This is the table where the pharmaceutical mixes his medication. You see, we can do something over here. He looks so amused, chewing the eclair. I better not get too close. Might be beaten. Can I do this? Okay. Can I grab the key? Okay. Can I get back? Okay, and can I leave? So in theory, that allows you to bypass this. Okay. Go straight to the point. Show item. Do you know this thing? Miss Sabina, do you recognize this key? What are you talking about? My god, it's the key to the manor. Oh. How did it end up in your hands anyway? It doesn't matter now. Spend the whole day worried about the whereabouts of this key. Thank you much for bringing it to me, so we can go to the manor. You journalists really have your ways of getting what you want, huh? Of course, I was a journalist. Now I'll finally be able to rightfully take over the family manor. Cuba's manor will be the stage of the return of Sabina. Now it's her. Okay. Virgilia Neves. Mrs. Cubas, as a representative of the high society, you probably know Mrs. Virgilia Neves. Do you have anything to say about her? Virginia Neves had many reasons to see my brother dead. I won't say more than that. Well, as you know, this is a great opportunity to reveal something. After all, you're standing in front of a journalist, isn't that right? Very well. Don't put anything I say on the gossip page. Actually, you can put it, but don't reveal that it was your source. Can't wait to see that sanctimonious woman's dumb face when she reads it. Do you see each other regularly? More than I would like to, unfortunately. That one usually shows up at Elena's cafe. She frequently goes there to eat, since she never had any talent for cooking or for anything. With that, it's common to have the displeasure of running into her. Oh, presume you're not very good friends. Why would I have a friendship with a shrew like her? She pretends to be an angel. That dissembler barely goes to church, shows up on holy days at most. Oh, and that sweet, polite voice doesn't fool me. But there's a reason behind this obvious enmity. Now, as much as it would bring me great satisfaction to see her name in the gutter, I will now expose those who are no longer here to defend themselves. Change the subject. Okay, I'm gonna... Do you know this? Miss Sabina found a matchbook in the alley. Features a moon logo, a handwritten number. Don't get involved with anything like that. You refer to? Deprivations and perditions of brass. I see. Did Mr. Cuba smoke? Not recently. His addictions took their toll on his health. So even though it was a torturous path, brass ended up stopping. Okay. Let me go to the cafe, see if we can find the other lady. Maybe she's here? Okay, she's not here. Oh, there. Is this her? Yeah. Hello, you must be Virginia Neves? Yes, that's me. Time almost didn't pass for her compared to the portrait found at the pharmacy. A private detective. I am investigating Brad Cooper's death. I imagine you've already heard the news. Did you say detective? I know how I could contribute to this painful matter. Well, if your grief is genuine, I believe the solution of who's behind Brad's death must be of interest to you. I won't discuss a sensitive matter like this here. Rather talk at my residence. Okay. Will you just give me... Okay, items. Key to the Cuba's Manor, umbrella, cheese bread. So you see, you run around, you get the items. Call taxi. We have leads on other areas. Weird. What was that? No, the trash can. Call taxi. Let me just stay over here and fast forward a little bit until we get to the time where the guy gets punched. Oh, there it is. Eavesdrop. Who's sending my wife messages? Oh no, I'm just a messenger. Excuse me, in the middle of something important. What's going on? Isn't it obvious? Who are you? One of these idiot's friends, I bet. I think there's been a mistake, sir. Mistake it was for you to cross my path. This is so you don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. No, wait! We have achievement, Black Eye. Get in a fight with the angry little guy. Huh. Hello, detective. How is the investigation going? Sneaking off dark alleys, listening behind doors? We need progress. Do you think this is a joke or a game? It won't be completely wrong, but... As for a hint? Do you know the gentleman at Highlands Cafe who insists on getting the chocolate eclair? You could try offering it to him one of these days, see what happens. Yeah, he's probably going to be very... Okay. Let's just do that one. And then we're gonna wrap up. You see, this is like an investigation game. You go around, you get the clues. We have several suspects and people that we know. We got the clues. Quickly go to Elena's cafe. Get the eclair. Give me the eclair. Yeah, put it on the dead guy's account. Woohoo! Okay. This guy is going to ask for the eclair. Okay. So, pass it over. Okay, give the eclair. Sure, here, have it. Now he's happy, probably. Ah, how thoughtful. This must be one of my boaters, no doubt. Tonight I will be at Midnight Club. Stop by and we'll share a whiskey. Okay, this guy likes whiskey, you see? Surely. Obviously, your entrance fee is on you. Can I talk anything more with the confident mister? Hello, dear voter. Yes, we need the big Midnight Club. This guy, 6 out of 9. You see, we know that guy likes whiskey. Okay. The only thing we are missing is the stock guy. Let me see if we can quickly... Maybe we can go to the mansion? I'm gonna get this. Bro. Yeah, give me this thing. Okay, thank you. And there's 2 more things here. Okay. Let's go give it to the police guy. Yeah, I know. Have you been here long? Okay, show item. What happens if I just show it? Here's cheese bread. I'm gonna take a quick look in the alley. Hey, Sergeant. Chill out, Corporal. Even these young men got the hang of things. Okay, good. So you can just speed run it, you see? You get the key. I wonder if we now can go. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a lead in this area. It's so weird because I do have a lead in the area. Okay. Take the umbrella. Okay, the padre is over here. I wonder if someone come. Oh, we need to talk. Sabina. Not here. We need piracy. Let's go to the confessional. Oh, okay. We're gonna eavesdrop. I hear something. Sabina Cubas talking to Padre Cabral. I couldn't find it anywhere. He must have dropped it in the alley. Is it too early for that? I mean, people will talk. No, this key belongs to me now. I'll be spending the night at the Cubas Manor as I deserve. You got the information. Will Sabina get in trouble with someone on the streets today? I'm gonna tell this lady. Where is she going? We're just following her. Where is she going? She's gonna stand here? Okay. Do you see that she's still here? I will find another way to enter my own home, as God is my witness. Interesting. Can I talk to her? Go straight to the point. Interrogate. What about Patrick? Select this one. This should be in a handkerchief was found in the alley where your brother was murdered. Of course, it doesn't surprise me. That filthy alley full of junk. Handkerchief was found stained with blood. Blood, God forbid and protect. Was it Brass's blood? Can't confirm. So don't bother me with such nonsense. The handkerchiefs could belong to any man or woman. Okay. Oh, he's getting in trouble over a heated discussion. Eavesdrop. You! Oh no. Should be ashamed of coming out of the streets on a day like this. At least my tears are real, not a product of opportunism like yours. Opportunism? Look who's talking. You bite the tongue before saying anything about a true daughter of God. Not a hussy like you. Women and their jabuticaba drinks. Okay, so she likes jabuticaba, you see? Take your clocking elsewhere, you fake saint. I will not let this go, you just wait. I'll expose you for what you are to the first curious reporter that comes sniffing. Okay, I will come sniffing. Hey, lady. Can I talk to cat coffee? We have reasons to go to other areas, you know? We got 7 out of 9 to complete all the drinks. Where are you going? She's going to Elena's cafe. Maybe we can talk to her here? Eavesdrop. Just standing right next to her. Hello? Yes, this is her. Is she busy? Tell that lazy man to meet me at the mansion, as agreed. Yes, exactly. Moving there. Good riddance. So you see, we keep getting information. Where is located the mansion that Sabina talks when she's setting up a meeting or a call? I gotta follow her. Call taxi? No. Okay, bouncer. What did you say, you weirdo? Yeah, let's go to the crap. Okay, show item. Have an umbrella. The rain is not making things easier? Yes. No, I have an umbrella. Let me go inside. Okay. Thank you. How about the little game? Huh, there, let's see. Make drink. You see, we still have these to leave. Young man. Okay, yeah. Cut the glass. Pineapple. Can I enter this? Yeah, we need to find a bouquet. Confident mister. Good evening, sir. Hello again, young voter. Any demands from your district? Oh, yes, of course. Let's not talk without a drink. I'll say, my boy, you haven't forgotten my promise. You know, I like my drinks the old-fashioned way. That's how the glass has to be. And with ice. And no rum. Leave that to young men and their obscure palates. These young men. Leave it to me, sir. And you see, we have all the elements to prepare the drinks. Make drink. Young man, but not on a cocktail glass, that is for the lady. Okay, so old-fashioned, highball. The boys prefer their drinks in highball clubs. Yes. Young man, I love pineapple, but a pineapple feel doesn't sound very comfortable. Okay, so pineapple and no lemon. No. Lady mustard gin. Stop by, we'll share whiskey and no rum. Rum. That's one. Highball, rum, and pineapple. Confirm. We got a refreshing... Okay, looks good. Well, take the drink, see if you got it right. Don't forget to tell me about it. Okay, let's just talk to this guy about the drink. Hello again. This is my drink? Yes. Serve drink. Here, this will give you a boost. Well, look at you, Dad. Now this is a surprise. I have exquisite taste, but this is gourmet. It's a shame. Heck, I'm lightweight. Okay. Now, mon ami, barely know you. Hick, you're a... What? Thank you. Okay, that's good. So when we talked to this guy before he got the bad news, he was in good mood and he gave us the thing. Okay, what do you have? Items. Refreshing jerky. Okay. Let's talk to this guy again. Make drink. Okay, so cocktail glass and lay gin and jabuticaba. There you go. Nice. Looks good. Very well, take the drink, see if you got it right. Don't forget to tell me about it. Okay, let's talk to the lady. I bet you're here to give me my drink? Yes, serve drink. Here you go. Delicious and moist. Delicious. Now it's time to enjoy the remarkable Sophia. Rejoice the collapse of the inconvenient. I have no idea who they may be. Yes, darling, you know. You even know what is he. Yeah, okay. Now let me enjoy my drink. My order was already taken. Thank you. Okay. So, all men, it has to be lemon, no rum, confident be and with ice, whiskey. Okay. And with ice. I guess old-fashioned. And with ice, you see? Whiskey and lemon. Confirm. Good, looks good. Okay. Check the drink, see if you got it right. Let's talk to this guy real quick. Back. Your order. Did you get my drink? Yes. Here you go. There's nothing like a single malt with a slice of lemon in this classic glass. Young man, you don't know the good you just did to the people of this city. Maybe even the nation. Could get you a post if I knew your name. Tell me, had some trouble getting into the midnight club, didn't you? Yes, wasn't very easy. Thought so. Next time tell the bouncer you're a Lobo Nervous protege. Okay, now we can enter easily. We must stick with the pack, huh? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Very well, you're dismissed. Vote for Lobo. Okay, that's Lobo. Okay, talk to this guy. Ask for reward. Get my end of the deal. Tell me what you know. Very well, I can assure you one thing. Brass was here the night before. But I already had evidence of that. And how should I know? A deal is a deal. Come on, out with it, or your slow movement will be the least of your problems. Okay, no need for violence. Brass ordered a death parry. What? Calm down is the name of a drink we used to serve. It was a symbol of hopelessness, casually ordered by people who feel lonely or lost. Since it was bringing our clients down, We took it off the menu a while ago. So Brass didn't get his death fairy? Not here. The drink was made with absinthe. I don't doubt he went to the pharmacy nearby late at night just to get it. Interesting. Because this be what Brass was looking for. I hope it could be of help. I need to know where this will take me. Interesting. Okay. Please. Did Brass manage to buy absinthe at the pharmacy to prepare his drink? Key to the mansion. Okay. And now we collapse. Dong! Going down. Never tired of seeing you, my boy. Second thought, kind of person that gets tired of the same thing every day. Do you have anything new for me? No, give me another hint. You know my favorite drink, the Death Fairy, was made with absinthe. Maybe it's worth asking someone who understands this substance, like a pharmacist. We already knew that. Thank you. Come on, detective, cheer up. Always believe in your potential, even if I don't show it sometimes. Okay. That is the Posthumous investigation. Time loop detective thing. Okay, you see? Pretty cool game. Very nice. So thank you to the developer for giving me a key. We're going to go to the main menu. And I put the link of the Steam page in the description in case you want to check it out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. That's it for now. See you next time.
Just follow the road. The blood in your veins like a trap.